Hey guys, it's me, Mini Tortoise, and there's been a new web browser game recently called Mini Royale. Now, this is a fun, small-scale battle royale game in your web browser. It's a lot of fun, and it's a new game. It's only been out at most for a week, and so here is a beginner's guide on how to play it. So when you join a match, it says select your deployment location, and it shows the map. Now, here's some places where you shouldn't really go because they're not great places. You can go anywhere else. Oso Blanca. Not sure how you say that, Oso Blanca. Whatever. It's a gas station market type thing. There's a diner, there's a little gas pump that's broken in like a weird market type area. This isn't a great place to go, seeing as lots of people go there. Lots of people go there, however, and it's not great because of that, because there's just so many people. There's not much loot there either. Gas pump has no loot on it. The diner has maybe a gun. It has one loot spawn. The market has about six loot spawns, which sounds good on paper. Sounds decent on paper, but when you actually get into the game, that's only six chances to get a gun. Sure, you spawn with the Desert Eagle, but the Desert Eagle isn't a very great gun, and I'll get to that later. And also, there's tons of windows. And on top of that, lots of people go there. And on top of that, it's in like the center of everything. It's like the top center part of the map. So there's gonna be lots of people able to shoot at you, and there's not much cover space. Like there's not a lot of places to hide. So also the Port Motel. Port Motel isn't a very great place to land. It's not a very great place to land either because, well, first of all, it's a motel. There's tons of windows. Um, and also it's kind of hard to get loot, seeing as some of the doors you can't even walk through, and some of the holes to get into another room you can't walk through either because they're also too small. There's not a whole lot of loot in there. There's about 8 rooms, and only a few of those rooms actually have loot. In half of those rooms you can't even get into, so that's already like only like 3 or 4 places you can actually loot. All right. Also, one last place you shouldn't land is the market, seeing as 3 out of the 5 marked areas on the map are not great areas to land. So the market has a lot of the same problems as Osa Blanca does. It's far on the map, so you'll get caught in the storm easily. Sorry, not storm. Caught in the radiation or whatever it is. You'll get caught in that very fast, very quickly. Also, the border there, like the little red circle surrounding the map, it's kind of wonky there. It's not really represented right over there, especially in the bottom left of the map. So you'll get damaged even though you're nowhere near the little red border. That's a glitch and it will get fixed soon. But overall, the market does only have 6 places, 6 chances to get loot, and it has a bunch of windows and stuff. It's just not a great place to land, but it's not bad either, seeing as it's not a very popular place. Some good places to land is the big 3-story building above Action Vale. Above Action Vale. It's to the left of Osa Blanca. It's the big 3-story building. That's a great place to go. It has lots of loot and it has lots of loot and it has over 10 loot spawns. Has, well, 3 floors, lots of places to shoot out of, which is great if you have a sniper. And there's lots of cover that you can hide in, and you can hide at the top of stairs. So if people do end up coming in, you can just shoot them. Now, that's not the only one of those buildings. There's about one, two, three, four. There's around four-ish types of those buildings. So if you go to any of those are good. Doesn't matter which one you go to. Seeing as none of those are in the center, you're all good. All right. Now, when you land in a good spot, what gun should you get? Well, some guns that you should get. Well, first let's define the categories. There are 9 millimeters, there are 44 A ECPs, 5.56 millimeters, and 7.62 millimeters. Some recommendations for guns that you should get are definitely any 5.56 millimeter guns, the sniper, and especially the shotgun. The shotgun is one of the, if not the best gun in the game. The shotgun and the sniper are basically equivalent on like deadliness scale, on like their deadliness scale, whatever you want to call that. They're definitely like S class guns out of like if I were gonna put these on tier list, they're definitely like S class guns. What guns should I not get? Or you should not get? The Glock. It's essentially a slightly better Desert Eagle. It's automatic and it holds 20 bullets instead of 17. But it's still not a great gun seeing as it uses 9mm bullets. Those are very common, but the gun doesn't do much damage and it shoots slowly. The Vector. The Vector is not a very good gun, seeing as a I have a hard time saying this. ACP ammo is hard to come by, and the gun oftentimes doesn't spawn with ammo, it spawns with a red dot sight or some other sight. So it's kind of hard to find ammo, and it only holds 13 bullets, and also it shoots very slowly. It's fairly accurate though, but still not a recommended gun to get. The Desert Eagle, it's another pistol. It's not great, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but if you have a good trigger finger and you're up close, you're able to shred people. It's still not a very good gun. And the final gun that you should not get is the AK-47. The reason why you should not get this gun is because, well, first of all, it's got a much slower fire rate than the 5.56mm guns, such as the MK18 and the SCAR. It's got a much slower fire rate. Doesn't do as much damage as the guns. It does have a slightly better, as I feel, slightly better drop-off range. But it still just doesn't deal as much damage, and I don't really find myself in situations where I like kind of need this gun besides like the shotgun or sniper. It's also got harder to find ammo, seeing as there's only two guns that use a 7.62mm gun. So ammo. Uh, there's only two guns that use that, so it's not too easy to find ammo on. The sniper is better in that regards. Even though the ammo is hard to find, you can use the ammo like less costly, seeing as you're not spam firing it. So the bullets are used like more wiser, I guess. And also ammo capacity, it only holds 20 bullets compared to the 30 bullets in the SCAR and the MK18. Some good tips is that you should always get armor and a helmet. It may not seem like it does much, but it really helps. Right now during development, all armor gives the same amount, so don't bother trying to drop your level 1 armor for level 3, because it gives you the same amount right now. That is subject to change, though. All of the stats and everything I'm saying are subject to change. Also, grenades don't throw very far. I'm not sure why they don't throw very far. Maybe your character just has a weak arm or something. But they don't throw very far. And they don't have a great explosion radius. I'll get to the smoke grenade in a minute. But the grenade isn't awesome. I mean, if you're close quarters and there's some guy at the top of stairs, it's good for that. Trying to like throw into a door. It's pretty decent for that, seeing as it's pretty much an instant kill at like max health. You can't get to max armor yet in the game, seeing as level 3 armor doesn't work right now. It gives you only 70. So, smokes are basically useless, seeing as the radius of which the smoke expands or whatever is very small. Again, you can't throw it very far. It lasts a little while. It's just not great. I wouldn't recommend wasting an inventory slot for it. So overall, right now, grenades aren't great and I don't recommend picking them up. Another tip is that you shouldn't jump constantly, because it causes a lot of noise and people like halfway across the map can hear you pretty clearly. That's how I find a lot of people that I need to kill. Um, so don't jump constantly because it causes a lot of noise. Also, some popular places for noobs to hide in, people new at the game to hide in, are buildings like the Action Vale building. They love to hide in those. For some reason, noobs love to go into those. I'm not sure why. Guess I don't know. They like them a lot. The next thing, drones, the little flying things. You want to shoot them down. You always want to shoot them down. Not always, but you want to shoot them down most of the time. The reason why you shouldn't always shoot them down is because they attract a lot of noise. Definitely shouldn't do it early in the game. You should wait for others to shoot them down so you can find their location and kill them while they're trying to pick up loot. Well, that's the rest that I have. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed this beginner's guide. Yeah, I'll see you next time.